So Matt, I'm going through my taxes right now, and through the portal of my accountant, who I won't name, they do a good job. I upload all of the documents, W-2, 1099, 1098, whatever. But there is an element of observability because I still have to go in and double check all of the automated part of it. I know that's not the same, but the case study you gave of a business tax filing start to finish, the observability piece must be critical if you're handling that for businesses of scale.
Yeah, absolutely. Good question. We think that the ability for an accountant to understand what's happening at a granular level as the AI is helping them get work done is extremely important. That goes back to a little bit about what Caroline was referring to in terms of the, what makes us different than generic tools. Having domain-specific user experiences and domain-specific auditability functionality is extremely important. And then we also think that accounting firms have a very important role to play. At the end of the day, what people like yourself and what businesses around America probably want is a human that they have a relationship with, that they trust to do this incredibly important work. And so having the AI collaborate with humans to make that possible in an even better fashion maybe will improve the experience that you have on your taxes in future years as firms figure out how to bring these two things together is extremely important.
So here in the central question is it an aid to an existing job, or does it displace an existing role in accounting going forward? We just have 30 seconds.
Sure, not a 30-second question, but I'll give you my best answer on it.
Sure.
I think, if you look at what's happened with software engineering over the course of last year, and you can look at this internal to basis, pretty much today, no engineer at the company should be writing any meaningful amount of code. And yet our engineering team, our machine learning team is as busy as it's ever been. We're hiring as aggressively as we possibly can be in those areas. And that's because there's so much additional engineering work that we want to be able to do that when you free up time to focus on more things, you can do more ambitious things, you can build things you never thought you never thought you'd be able to do. And the same thing's true for accounting. There's tons of accounting work in the world that doesn't get done today. The Pentagon just failed its 8th consecutive audit. Companies are misstating financials because they don't have enough accounting resources. Beyond that, the accounting, if you go to any hospital system in America, they can't tell you how much it costs them to provide a simple procedure like a knee surgery. These are all things that accounting can make possible. It is sort of the fundamental way that we understand economic activity that goes on in and around our organizations. And so we think there's a huge opportunity to do more accounting work. Most accounting firms see that opportunity as well and need the capacity to be able to do that. And so from our perspective, this is going to allow firms and the accountants at those firms to take on even more work and get more things done in the same way that sort of software engineering has been able to take off over the course of the last 12 months.